Today I'm going upstairs on Qatar's A380 in their business class. I'm on one of the very first A380 flights out of Doha since their recent return to service, and I can't wait to bring you along. You've probably seen the incredible queue suites, but today's plane has a completely different product. Join me for drinks in their unbelievable onboard lounge, experience fine dining, yes that's lobster in business class, and of course I'll have to check out that bed. I'd also like to thank Klarna for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. You joined me this morning very bright and early here in Qatar, where I'm at Hamad International Airport. I'm going to be trying out, as you've seen by the title, the A380 in business class. So without any more to say, let's head straight in now and get checked in for our flight. Right then, so now we've got two options. First class over there, business class here. Now today we're going to be flying business class, so we're going through this special business class channel, which is also named the Al Mujan Business, in line with what the lounge is called as well. Well, I didn't expect to be back over on the Al Safwa side of check-in, which is usually for first class. However, because it was so busy over there, they filtered passengers over to this wing. The reality is it's a good sign because it shows that travel is massively recovering. It's got to be pre-pandemic levels at the minute.
So my colleague, she will assist you. Okay, and it's a boarding pass. Your boarding will start at 6:45. Gate number is B3.
Right then, all checked in. Now it's time to go through security, so back over to the business class side. Of course, I was only over here because of the pressure over the other side. You'll see when I come over how many people are there. So you're going to have to turn the camera off now, but just so you know, Qatar do provide a separate security channel for anyone in business class. Same goes for first class, and of course over that way for economy too.
A few moments later.
Look at this, nice ride. Thanks guys. Oh, perfect, thank you. This is the beautifully designed Al Mujan Lounge, accessible only if you're flying in Qatar's own business class. Right guys, so welcome to the very busy upstairs of the Al Mujan Lounge. This basically offers a la carte dining. You can scan this QR code here and basically have something on demand, which is really nice. So as well as that, of course, you can also get buffet dining. So this morning, of course, it's breakfast. Always like to see what champagne they have on offer here. So they've got a Charles Heinz. Oh, they've got a 2005 rosé, that's very impressive. Although this morning, for once, I'm actually not going to be drinking. I'll probably have something on the flight, but yeah, I know what's going on with me. Right then, lounge all done. Now it is time to head over to the A380 that is waiting for me, bound for London. Super excited about this. And just before we get on board, here's a quick word from today's video sponsor, Klarna. Get Klarna's free to install Google Chrome extension to get automatic coupons and cashback at checkout when shopping at your favourite online stores. Klarna has partnered with over 250,000 merchants to provide the most seamless experience, so you'll never overpay again. Just shop like you normally do, and Klarna will automatically find the best coupons and cashback rates at checkout. You can also use Klarna's free extension to buy now and pay later at any website or checkout, and use one-time cards. Klarna offers different payment options when shopping, so you can choose what's most beneficial to you. Pay in 4, splitting the cost of your purchase into 4 interest-free payments. Pay in 30 days. Try what you've ordered and only pay if you decide to keep it, interest-free. And lastly, monthly financing. Klarna also has a slick mobile app that allows you to log in, manage your account, track your purchases, pay in 4 anywhere, set price alerts on saved items, browse exclusive deals, and earn rewards on every purchase. Click the link in the description or go to klarna.com/trektrendy to add Klarna from any device. Thank you so much. So now it is time to go and get on board. Super excited about this, guys. Funny getting a lift to go on the flight, right? Yes. Being able to board from the upper jet bridge, going on a lift to get on board is just crazy. I've got to say, I've really missed the A380. It's so good to see her back.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Welcome on board the iconic Airbus A380, the largest commercially flying plane in the sky. You'll see already the upper deck is near full on this morning's flight to London. Let's stow my luggage in the overhead bins and settle into my seat, 20 kilo. These seats are different to what you'll find on Qatar's newest and retrofitted fleet. You'll recognise these from their Dreamliners and older A350s. I'm almost immediately presented with a warm towel and champagne. I told you not drinking wouldn't last. I'm relieved to see hot towels back, though not quite as non-stop excitable as one particular YouTuber. As I sip my delicious Philippe Pinard Royal Reserve Rosé, I think that's how you say it, the cabin doors are shut and the safety video begins to screen. I feel a bit naughty drinking booze whilst watching a safety video, or maybe just that it's 7 AM. Ah well. As we push back, I get my seatbelt on, no shoulder belts today like in the Q suites, and we taxi over to the runway. There's something surreal about being upstairs on an A380. It's so quiet and really smooth. QR do have outside cameras on this aircraft, though they're a tad dated and are low res. It's still good enough for this AvGeek though. As I look out of my porthole over Doha, what's our route today then? After initially flying out over Qatar and Saudi, we'll continue for 5,000 kilometers all the way over to London in some 7.5 hours. As we reach altitude, let's check out the menu and put my lunch order in. As I alluded to earlier, the menu is outstanding and with elements more akin to first class, such as provision of an amuse-bouche, ribeye steak, and even lobster. It's also all available on demand. Lunch ordered, let's head to the A380 party piece, the lounge. Walking past the rose-lined countertops of this room, only the windows and gentle hum of the engines grant you the realization that you're actually on board a plane. Let's get settled into my couch and order some refreshments. I've gone for a rather unorthodox So Jenny, the non-alcoholic champagne. I'm driving the other side you see, but I feel it's always good to mix it up as a reviewer. It's not all about champagne. Well, steady on now. This is served with some warm nuts along with a Diet Coke. I'm double parked here as we say in the UK. What I miss about the social spaces on board is being able to meet people and learn all about their incredible journeys. I got chatting to this one chap from Australia, coming home to see his mum for the first time in nearly 3 years. Truly heartwarming. Back at my seat, I make it lunchtime, so let's get that tray table out. The tablecloth is laid out as well as a napkin. As my table is set up for me, you'll note full plated service has returned, no cellophane wrap or a tray in sight. We'll start with my amuse-bouche of seared tuna and wasabi. It's delicious and beautifully presented. Next up, I went for the soup of the day, which is a Thai noodle soup. It really hit the spot, though I did have to ask for a fork as the spoon just didn't quite cut it with the noodles. Next up is my absolute favourite appetiser on a plane, the Arabic meze. Again beautifully presented and as nostalgic as ever. I find the servings to be very generous here, so be careful not to fill up too much before your main. Talking of which, my main is grilled ribeye steak, rustic potatoes and garden vegetables, presented artistically, and it's almost a shame to disrupt this presentation. The anticipation of course is too much and I dig in. The steak is tender and delicious, however as I often find on board, it's on the well done side of things. Still, it goes without saying, top work Qatar. Now for the finale, a classic New York baked cheesecake, impeccably showcased as I've begun to expect with each course. And the taste you ask? Sublime. Thoroughly enjoyed this one and I'll put this on the 2022 top dessert tier list. Awards pending this time next year. With dinner service drawn to a close and the cabin lights dimmed, I think it's time to head to the loo for a review. No PJs are provided for this flight unfortunately, so I opted for my own NASA ones. The loo, whilst not the most spacious, is smartly finished and boasts pricey diptyque amenities. Let's freshen up then and head over to set up my bed. Most importantly, let me boot my Tims off, and with that, I'll fold out my seat. It folds down fully flat and coupled with the stellar blanket and pillow provided makes for a pretty comfy in-flight bed. Today is indeed a good day. Let's get settled in then for an afternoon nap. Something which never gets old to me is sleeping in the sky, and given the quietness of the A380, I had a fantastic nap. I awake when we're just about to start our final descent. So let's get the seat back upright, seatbelt on, and of course get those Tims back on. I have truly really enjoyed being back on board the Airbus A380. It reminds me of simpler times before the pandemic, when travel was something which didn't require a PCR test and a mask. Here's to a speedy return to such times in 2022 and beyond.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much. So guys, welcome back to the UK. That was a really special trip on the A380. I hope you enjoyed coming along. Do let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys all again next week.